back to the first ever official podcast series that will be continuing with numerous of people. If we could get like fucking Logan Paul up on here, I mean, that would be big poggers. Big poggers. I will be having people's social media link down below in the description. If you live and if you are new to this channel, please like, subscribe, comment, and share. Get this podcast series to blow up. Maybe try to get me some connections with some sponsors. Yeah, I will be live streaming on Twitch every Monday through Friday, 5 p.m. CST, or I think that is 3 p.m. EST. Yeah. All right, we're about to start this podcast. All right,
Or something
we're
like
recording.
Hank Hill, welcome to
We're recording.
the Incest
I've already done the
Train.
intro.
Fuck. Whatever.
All right,
It's gonna make a song for you.
No, no intros.
no intro. No, I've
No.
already got it.
Oh, well, if they watch the intro, then good for them.
Yeah, if they watch the intro, good for them. Yeah. Let's get sponsored by Raid Shadow Legends or Manscaped.
Raid Shadow Legends. I love how the game blew up just because
Just because of the
so
sponsors.
many people.
I know, right?
Yeah.
Big poggers.
Big poggers.
All right, what are we talking about today, boys?
I don't fucking know.
Noodle Nation. Let's talk about Noodle Nation.
Let's
don't
talk about the
wanna.
new.
Noodle Nation. Big poggers.
Okay. Quick question: What video games did you guys play growing up?
Bro, I used to play all of Halo. I've owned every single Halo game ever created.
Yeah, I was pretty good at Halo.
I was like,
Bro, real shit.
Me and my dad stayed up like the whole night. We finished Black Ops 1. Not we finished Halo that night.
No. I don't want to hear shit from you. The best game ever created. First game I ever played. Incredibles 2 for the PS2. Fucking lit.
Dude,
I'm not
I used to have-
lie here, but I mean, I've never owned a PlayStation in my life.
I used to have the
I grew up in
PS2.
more of the tech life, but I do have a Nintendo 64 laying in my living room, or an NES.
Of course you do.
Yeah.
Yeah, I used to have a PlayStation. I started with the NES and then went up to like the N64 and the Sega Genesis, all that shit.
Yeah.
And then like had the PlayStation 1, had the PlayStation 2, Twisted Metal, all that shit was my jam.
Are we gonna speak about
and
legal
then-
ages here, or?
Yeah,
So
but,
you're
We're
like
We're gonna
30,
speak about
right?
what here?
Halo came out and I've been Xbox ever since, until PC, of
Yo,
course.
blood,
but-
you're like 30, right?
Yeah.
Holy shit, you're the fucking oldest person
love-
here.
I used to
I
be
love
pro
how
in
we
Halo
never-
too, so
You are
I love
the
how we
oldest
never
person in this
announced-
Discord server.
nice.
Yeah. And the second one is
First off,
is
before
Batty
I-
who joined. Batty with no daddy.
Hold
She's
up,
20.
hold up. You said you were pro in Halo, but before I get to that, we never even announced like who's here. Should probably edit that in.
Nah, we
Uh,
don't edit here. We're raw. We go raw. We're
Hank
raw
Hill, the
corpses.
guy that just said. Hank Hill is the guy that just said raw or whatever. You probably
Yes,
fucking know
raw.
that. My name is Laughing with Anxiety, and the other old cunt over here that's 30. His name is Holy Blood. So welcome
I will be
to the
linking
shit
the
show that
Discords in
is.
the
If-
description as well in their social media.
yeah, I guess. Nah,
If you
you're
want,
gonna
that's up to
put
you.
my youth.
Yeah, it's
No.
fine.
If you guys want to see my shit, Laughing with Anxiety, it's gonna
Everything's
be,
mine.
in this.
Go.
It's gonna be in the description below. I've posted 2 shitty videos when I was in 7th grade. Thank you.
Everything that's mine is just
But-
Holy Blood Gaming.
Now back to the shit show of a podcast. Holy Blood, you said you were pro in Halo.
Yeah, Halo 2. I went professional, meaning I was sponsored by people to play the game, and I got equipment provided to me, and I went to tournaments and won
Shit.
money.
My question is, how the fuck did you
Fuck.
get pro?
I was a kid. My parents, had some money at the time. I was one of the first kids to be on fiber optic internet, which is it's like 100 megabytes per second, while everyone else was running on DSL, which was around 3 megabytes per second.
Yeah.
And
For the audience at home, what was your name? Like, what was your if anybody fucking ever would recognize it, what was your name?
Holy
What was your
Blood.
team name?
My
Oh,
name
straight
was Holy Blood. Yeah.
And what was your team? Team Phase.
Actually, it was Evil Salt. If
Phase was never invented until like 2000.
but it was me and my friend Dutchwine. We went in duos. We actually had a hand, and I don't know if you'll believe this or not, but we had a hand in creating SWAT, and we know the guys who created the elevator map,
Oh.
who like like warthogs and tanks and everything fly down and like try to like hit you in like
What?
it's a zombies mode. Like we know the guys who created that custom map, and we were huge into the community. Like we had Blizzard or sorry,
Battle.net?
but Bungie.net tags next to our names and shit like that.
Damn, so
Jesus.
y'all were like the Phase clan back then.
Well,
Evil Salts.
there was no like real money to be made. I made some money at like tournaments at Mosey. You know?
Well, the real money comes from you know, fucking sponsorships.
Yeah. Well, play and trade, you know, they gave me a new controller anytime I wanted it because you got to keep the sticks fresh, and you know, I was doing pretty good.
Gave you a new hard drive.
Like the highest rank you could get back then was Halo. Like it was like a Halo ring. It was level 50, and I had that in every single like rank.
Holy
Wow.
shit.
And then when SWAT came out, I had it in that as well. Like we played SWAT with some of the people like from Bungie, and it was something me and my friend did, Dutch, to get our aim better on controller. We turned off shields and made it just headshot only, you know. And I guess they, you know, they liked playing it, and like this was in the early days because like soon as like Halo came on to Xbox Live, soon as Halo 2 it was one of the first games on internet where you could play with each other. And like I was one of the very first people online playing Xbox Live.
With a personal competition experience.
I mean, that I met them before the competition experience. Like the people I met who worked for Bungie, they were some of the first people I was playing with when I first, because I was one of the first people to get Halo 2, and I was one of the first people to get an Xbox Live account and like get all that shit set up and actually get online. And so like a lot of the people I met were devs and testers and things like that, because those were a lot of the game. That was the player base.
Yeah. Speaking of Halo, I still have my original copy of Halo 4. That is like pretty worn down. Even
I wanna stay on
thing is falling
this
out.
topic, though, because like this podcast is like a little bit less of a shit show now, because this is actually kind of interesting.
I mean,
I
I
never
was
played-
I was gonna post other podcasts, but my hard drive decided to corrupt everything that I had on it.
Nice.
And I was like, all right, screw this. We're gonna factory restart it. And another 2 times, and then I literally just factory restarted my computer like a week ago, because I was having internet problems.
Shit, probably a virus.
Oh yeah, 100%.
But yeah, Holy Blood. Did you like go pro at like any other games? Like, did it help you
Well,
at all in life?
I didn't get sponsored, but in Black Ops, the first one, I had the 4.8 kill death ratio overall. In most games, I would run like 38 and 0, 41 and 0. Most of the time, if I died, I would die on purpose just to reset my kill streaks. And I ran L9 variable zoom and CZ75 extended mags
That
and
is-
second chance pro, and I never died.
Holy shit, that
Like
is
I only
good.
died when I chose to die.
That's a god.
And,
class right there.
Yeah, and it was just nothing but quick scopes, and I turned off auto aim because it kept getting in the way and dragging my cursor places I didn't want it to be. So I turned off the aim assist. That way, it would just be a more free zooming experience, and it like felt more like Halo to me then. So it was just easy,
Holy
and I won some money in that. Like My biggest winnings, I think, was 8 grand.
Eight.
I got third
Fuck.
place.
Holy shit.
Yeah,
Cash?
yeah. I
Jesus Christ.
I gave it to my dad, and he bought my sister a car. Got like a roof or something.
He bought your
Like that.
sister a what?
A car.
Oh shit, dude. Holy fuck.
I was young back then. I didn't know what to do with money. I was like,
Invest.
I don't know.
Into stocks.
I just
Bro,
gave
you,
it to my
you,
dad.
you would have been a millionaire by now.
I was back then. I was just like, nah, man. You give me food and shit.
You
Like,
give me
you know,
food,
like I have a
you give
bed.
me internet, you give me life. Here's my
I was like,
rewards.
you give me Xbox.
Sleep,
Here you
play.
go. Like,
You
Eat,
give me an
sleep, play.
Xbox, I like Xbox. Take my money.
yeah, it's pretty much. I don't know, dude. I didn't know what to do. I kept some of it and like,
I
really didn't need.
I almost
I
went
really
pro.
didn't need like controllers or TVs or anything. All that was given to me by either sponsors or my parents at the time. You know,
Yeah.
it's not like they had much, but like, you know, they wanted at the time. You know, they wanted
Yeah,
me to.
speaking
Shit,
of COD,
dude,
I
you
almost
could
went
be-
pro.
You know, you could, if you took advantage of that, you could have been really doing something with it now.
Yeah.
Yeah, but like, I'm not gonna get into it. But at 14, shit went off the rails, and like, let's just say I was homeless at the age of 14, and like shit fell off the rails. Like 14, 15, shit like was
Shit.
fucked. And like, so like, yeah, I could have been in the position where Ninja is or
Shit hit the
someone like
fan.
that is right now.
Shit hit the fan
Like,
a little
dude,
too hard.
I have no doubt in my mind if we were to go back in time and Ninja was to face me, you know, in a 1v1 in
Oh,
Halo,
you
I'd
would've-
wipe the floor with him.
Yeah.
I'd wipe the floor with him 100%.
His
and,
career
like,
would be over.
No,
would
no,
be
not
career.
not at all. Like, I'm sure he was deadly. I'm sure he was very good. But like the thing is like I so no life that game. Like that thing, I was a kid and like literally when you're a kid, like I had more exposure in that game than I had like going to school or like socializing with people. Like that game was my life. Like quite literally was my life. Like I just melted into that shit. So like and if he did anything else, if he had any other interests at all, like he liked building models, he liked another game, like anything, I'm going to be better because I have way more time in it. I have, you know, way more interest. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like
Mm.
more, like that's just like I was so dedicated back then. That's all I did. Like there wasn't anybody really who I went up against in a 1v1 and didn't think I was going to demolish them like 25-5. Like
Yeah,
it was very rare for someone to get over 6 kills on me.
Down.
So what are you doing with your life now?
Working and streaming on Twitch from time to time, making YouTube videos from time to time.
Did you ever consider
Well, I was
going
just,
full
like-
time like I am?
Full time what?
Streaming.
Oh yeah, I really want to. But
Here,
I don't have the
here's some
following to
advice
do
because
it,
I've been streaming for like 3.5 years now. The first year sucks, like terrible. Year and a half, it picks up speed. But if you really want to do stuff with it, do Monday through Friday at 5 p.m. for an hour to 3 hours at a time.
Well,
That's
the
when
thing
people
is,
get off work.
my work schedule is erratic,
Oh,
and
yeah.
I go in at 5 p.m. most of the time. But
Well, yeah, this is also being told. This advice is also being told by a guy with 77 followers on Twitch. So
Yeah,
Truth.
73.
take it with a
Absolutely.
grain of salt, folks.
Yeah.
yeah, I got some bangers of content on my YouTube video. I got a big ass pumpkin, it fills up the whole bed of a truck, like a big ass pumpkin. You know?
Yes.
And I got a win exactly at midnight on New Year's Eve.
Nice.
In Fort. Like soon as right at midnight, I was playing during New Year's Eve because I have no life.
What's your job right now, if I may ask? 'Cause I just wanna know,
If
like,
you don't want to
a
answer any
Halo-
personal stuff, you don't have to.
I work in automotive.
Oh, not bad.
I was just wondering what like a fucking Halo demigod is doing right now.
I mean,
We're
shit,
working
dude.
on
After you fall off, bro, and like you fucking have to literally like you're fighting to survive, no longer fighting, you know, to get your fucking thumb muscles strong.
Yeah.
Shit, he's more washed up than Leafy, dog.
Bruh, not
But I mean-
not as toxic as Peacekeep Kyle.
Oh man.
I'm still
But
decent at games though. Like,
I no lifed Siege for quite some time, but I'm still shit at it. But funny enough, on PS4, I joined a quote unquote air quote, you know,
Yeah.
pro or league. I joined a league, I guess you could say, and I was the shittiest goddamn person on there. I mean, everybody's just using keyboard and mouse, and even if they weren't, I'd still be like one of the more dog shit players. But yes, I can say I went pro technically.
Yeah.
Um, the only other like game I've actually been fucking, or the only game I've ever been like insanely good at, is the dumbest fucking game to be good at. Call of Duty Mobile. I
Oh yeah,
registered
100%.
for. I actually unlocked a gold AK. I don't know how hard this actually was, but
Gold
I don't
AK
know a lot
is
about it.
extremely hard. Even my friend, who has his own clan, that I've been trying to join, but yeah, he won't expand his clan anymore. I'm like, all right, so I can be a recruiter, I can be help man. He's like, nah, and he still hasn't even unlocked the gold AK yet, since the game's been released. You have to be
I
grinding
haven't.
24/7. You have to be in like a high league. You have to be doing tournaments.
Well, yeah, you have to. What you have to do is you have to win enough of the tournaments.
Yeah, just to be able
I
to
think is what it
get
was.
it.
I got it like a year ago, and I don't know. I was just naturally gifted at the game, I guess. On a
Yeah,
fucking 5C iPhone.
yeah.
iPhone 5C, I'm doing all this shit on, by the way. So, yeah, I deleted it for space a bit ago because it takes up a shit ton. But, yeah, you had to register for, like, for League play, I think. I don't exactly know. But, yeah, only game I've ever been, like, fucking really good at. I'd say Siege I'm somewhat decent at. Like, I could get to gold if I try hard, but I don't like to really try hard anymore. I
Yeah,
like to
for
have
sure.
fun.
I'm also trying to join a league. If anybody's watching and has an actual esports league, hit me up.
the
Yeah,
only games
esports.
like I really can
Esports.
get like top 100 leaderboards in anymore is like Forza, shit like racing games. That's the only thing I can really, get it in the top 100 of the world or actually get up there and compete level.
Yeah.
Like everything else, sure I do okay, but like let's say you have like a 2.8 KD, that's great. That's not bad. You're doing good. You probably get a lot of wins in COD or whatever you're playing, but the people who are pro, like they're sitting on like fucking 5.0, 6,
Yeah.
10,
12.
like it's 12, like it's
Yeah.
sure you're better than the average of 1.0 or 0.59 in some games, but man, the
Yeah.
dedication it takes, like you literally have to put like 10,000 hours into a
Oh
game
yeah,
to get to the
100%.
level.
That's
Dude,
big
I
straight facts.
some games are just so hard to fucking get into because like people play it for enjoyment and it's like it's more enjoyable than like sports, I'd say. So I think it's like a lot harder to grind. Harder. Sorry, I got burp. Uh, but yeah, I think it's like a lot harder to grind in video games than it is in
It's
like
just like
anything
Fortnite
else.
was. Fortnite used to be good and all, and then Ninja popped off. Nick Merckx popped off. They started cranking 90s. They started doing all these good moves, and everybody copied off. It just got
Yeah.
harder and harder just to get a win. I literally hopped on here like I think 2-3 months ago. I almost got my first win. Nobody on the Xbox
Yeah.
One anymore is like doing tryhards. They're actually like playing the game like it used to be.
Bro, I don't know, man. Like here lately, I find it easier to get a win in Fortnite than Rocket League.
Oh yeah,
Like,
100%.
granted, I'm playing it like like it's not really high level. It's just like champ one,
Yeah,
high diamond champ one. It's not really that high level. It's like mid, but like geez, man, like it's so hard for me to get a win in that, even when I play casual, compared to just jumping in Fortnite. I feel like in Fortnite, I'm gonna win like half of my games, or at least that's what it feels like.
yeah.
Like if I die
Granted, I
off
don't play like
spawn, if I don't die off spawn, I'm probably gonna win most of the time. So I'd rather play it than if I'm trying to win and like get that satisfaction of winning something.
Yeah,
I
100%.
don't know. I still feel like it's a viable game.
yeah. I don't play either of those games. I used to play Fortnite a bit. I've played like uh fucking. What? I think your mic's fucked, Holy Blood. It's really distracting me.
What?
Your
Okay,
your mic is
it's
kind of
better now.
fucked.
It sounded like you were hitting something. There it is again. But yeah, I don't play either of those games. I used to play Fortnite after I played like 1 or 2 rounds of fucking ball car game.
Oh yeah.
My brain went to shit. But yeah, it's weird. That's really weird too, since you think your odds would be bigger since in winning in ball car game, since there's a lot less people. It's like one team against another. But you seem to be gifted probably at first person shooters, so
Well,
that's probably why. I mean, shit.
first person shooters, and more so driving games now. Like, I just took more of an interest in driving games. So, like,
Mm.
you can put me in a Forza lobby with like a shit tune, and I'm more than likely gonna get first place.
Yeah.
It's
Dude, I can't wait for like this Twisted Metal TV show to come out. That
well,
I don't
not
know
if
you
it's
don't
like a
play video
low class. It has to be like R3 or something really high, because most people just drive off eventually.
Yeah.
But what were you saying?
Oh, I was talking about Twisted Metal. I don't know if you guys played this when you were younger, but it's one of my favorite games on the PS3. There's a couple releases of like Twisted Metal games. I think there was like 7 I heard in total. I don't really know, but on the
Damn.
PS2, and there was just one called Twisted Metal, the newest one I think for the PS3. No, yeah, it was the newest one for the newest one right now. And I heard like 4 days ago, I looked up news for Twisted Metal just on a whim today, and there's supposed to be a show releasing. I don't know how true this is. I haven't seen like an actual like tweet from Sony or an official announcement from Sony, but there's like Screen Rant talking about it and like all these news channels. So I don't, or like these news forums. So I don't know how true it is, but I hope the TV show does good. So there's a video game that's released with it, because I feel like I'd be really good at that. I feel like you would too, because it's just what it is a car game where like these cars they shoot rockets and shit. And it's like
I
a
know.
It's basically
battle royale
GTA.
style.
I played the first Twisted Metal, and I played Twisted Metal 2.
I think my dad actually owned
Mm.
it.
I used to know how to burn down the Mona Lisa and get the secret passageway and knock down the Eiffel Tower and all that shit.
Down.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I've seen that, but there's no Eiffel Tower map on the newer one.
Oh, there better be, or I ain't buying.
Dude, I swear to God, though, the one thing I do not think I want added back was the fucking death races. I know nobody that sees this, the whole 3 people that see this, are gonna fucking get what we're talking about, but they were hellish. There were levels. It had a story mode, obviously, in the newer one, and the newest Twisted Metal. And basically, what it was is you would race along through checkpoints. If you were too slow or too far behind, your car would immediately get fucking blown up. It was like, I swear to God, like a 20-minute race
Oh,
of just you going around this
think
map.
I have a game that's
You
like that.
had to finish first. You had to avoid fucking dying the entire time. When every single car, I think it's every single car, which is like a pool of 20 cars at least. That are racing against you to just not die and finish first. And if you don't, it sets you back to the beginning. No fucking checkpoints for you. It sets you back all the way to the beginning. It was dog shit. It was so dog shit. It was so very hard. Like I even revisited it when I was like older, like about 13.
It's basically
and
like
just
Split
redid
Second
it.
if you haven't played this game. It's basically like that.
It was
There's
It was,
a certain race mode that if you don't do that, you lose the game. That's it for you.
I just hope it fucking doesn't come back at least as hard as it was.
Well,
It
that
was
sucks that
hellish,
Activision
dude.
is shutting down all the Black Ops 2 and 1 servers. Did
Where'd you hear that?
you not know that?
No, I didn't.
Yeah, they're shut down. So half of them are shut down.
Oh shit.
Yeah, I literally just played Black Ops 2 today. There used to be 8 million people. Now there's only 1,000 online
Well,
that were
yeah,
constantly active.
it's been that way for a bit. because it's old as fuck. But yeah,
Same thing
there's
with
always
Black
like
Ops
only
1.
1,200 and some online, which is still pretty good fucking numbers.
It's a
I
pretty
like
good
how they
number.
did their. I like how long they did keep open the servers, because PS3 servers shut down in 2009, like July of 2019, I think.
Unless you had an RGH
Mm.
or an OVH, you were able to access the server still.
Yeah, well, Black Ops 2 ran their own servers, not using PlayStation Plus,
Yeah.
so you could still play it right now. But when are they supposed to shut down?
They're slowly shutting them down. I don't think the US is ever going to shut them down because they have quite a bit of people still playing them.
Good for me, I live in the fucking US.
But they haven't shut China down.
I love China.
Why?
China all the time.
I don't.
Sorry?
They have like 80.
China.
They have like 9% of the world population just living there, and half of them are own Call of Duty. So they're like, nah, all right, we'll just keep them up.
Doesn't China have some like crazy ass fucking laws against video games?
Yeah.
China.
They can't have skulls. Like nothing with skulls. If they do, they
Or
censor it.
blood.
Or blood.
Or any
Yeah, or-
bones.
Yeah, or any bones. They literally had to recreate the game. They had to put in a specific order. We can't have this, or we're not buying 80 billion copies.
Yeah, and like Skyrim is like that too. Like the skeleton people are retextured. World of Warcraft, they don't have like bones on the undead,
Yeah.
you know, and like everything's like there's a lot of things that are
Jesus
different for
Christ.
China. Like even in movies, like in the Iron Man scene, there's a whole another scene added where Chinese doctors bring Iron Man back to life. That way the Chinese felt empowered that they're the ones who brought Iron Man back.
Yeah.
China,
Like there's a whole nother scene added. Like it's ridiculous.
China people seem chill, but like the fucking government is just so dog shit.
100%.
It's so dog shit. I don't know. I think it's kind of funny though when like there's a stereotype of Asians being pushed so hard to do good in like school and shit. Like, oh, you bring this honor to your
pretty
family.
true.
But at the same time, they're shielded. The Chinese people are shielded from blood and gore. That's just fucking stupid.
Yeah,
to
even
me.
though half their generation or their ancestry is blood and gore.
Did you say ancestry or ancestry?
Ancestry.
Okay. Making sure.
Ancestry.com. Fuck your cousin.
You don't have to be lonely at incestonly.com.
Shout out to my twin soup. Shout out to the twin soup.
For everybody that's listening, the whole two ass people. But
The
Hank
whole
Hill
chat's probably
looks-
just full of question marks. Like, what the fuck? Ancestry?
the whole or Hank Hill looks so much like fucking Hank Hill, dude. Or fuck me. Hank Hill looks a lot like Soup. Soup from like McNasty.
You know,
Soup,
now that you
Soup.
mention it, Hank Hill does look a lot like himself. You're right. Like,
You know that
if,
Hank Hill
like if he
fucker-
looked in a mirror, I bet you he would look like himself. Like, that's nuts.
I'm that fucking guy.
I just entered heaven. I don't know about you.
Real shit. Did you know this? Hank Hill? Fucker looks like Hank Hill. Never seen both of them in the same room together.
Shame.
That's all I'm gonna say.
I just need a Hank
that
Hill
was,
bot that's literally just chilling in here 24/7.
God damn it, Bobby.
Just literally just repeats, damn it, Bobby, every 30 minutes.
Anybody post a shit meme, he's like, damn it, Bobby.
Yeah.
Post the poggers.
Yeah.
That boy brought, I'll tell you what. That boy brought, I'll tell you what. There we go.
Sends a link. Does it look like I know what a JPEG is? I got fucking chuckles from that. Thank you. Thank you. Jimmy
Bruh.
Kennel ass laugh.
No one else.
Bro, if this podcast doesn't blow up in the next 4 months, I'm gonna quit YouTube and
I mean, oh.
Shit, you ready for me to quit?
Bro, what was my most viewed My most viewed video on YouTube was 16 views, and that was 2 months ago.
Oh, so like, yeah, 2 people listening to this, max. I'm fucking telling you. Make sure to put Holy Blood
Huh?
as featuring,
Oh
so
yeah,
this
yeah,
gets some kind of views.
yeah, 100%.
We need to get Big Tauntaun
featuring
in here is what we
McNasty and
need.
Soup.
Wait, do you still have those Halo connections? Holy Blood?
I have some people on my friends list, most likely on Xbox.
Yo, let's blow this podcast
Fucking
up.
dude, let's blow this podcast
Let's
up
blow
that I'm
this
just now
podcast
starting to
up.
be a part of.
Let's blow this
yeah, let's get
podcast
a
up, and
fucking.
I'll give them their own role that has Halo boys.
Well, yeah, if you got like a Halo dev though, like imagine that would be fucking sick.
Obviously, it doesn't work on Halo anymore. They sold it a long time ago.
Oh yeah, but
And this
no
was when I
Halo
was a
dev.
kid when I knew these people. Granted, it's the same account on my computer that it was on my Xbox.
You just like, uh, it's like every heist movie ever. It's like, hey, I need you for a thing. Son of a bitch, I'm in.
Son of a bitch, I'm in.
But you should. That'd be kind of cool. Hey, I was wondering if you could work on this podcast for us. He's like, oh sure. What's the
I don't know
podcast
if-
name? Oh, have you ever heard of Hank Hill? No, I don't think I have. How many subs does he have? Oh yeah, he has about 100 subs on YouTube. You know.
No, nothing big. No, we're just small time out here.
I don't know if
Small
you've
time
ever
now.
heard of
And this account that I'm posting on has only been active for like a month and a half.
Oh, nice. Pulling some real traction over here.
Yeah.
God
Still getting
damn.
views. I have no more water.
I want water.
I could revert to option 2 that's just hidden somewhere.
I want rough
Yeah.
skins.
Fucking Christ. Holy
When I
blood,
do
you're
get a
gonna
new
say
computer, I
something,
will
though?
be playing with viewers, streamers, and whatnot. Eventually, and then let's hope I
Rough
get. Let's
skins.
hope I get dragged in this esports team.
Hmm.
I gotta do.
Hey, you should talk to your friend though. I might
Well,
just delete everything
my
at
old
once.
my old friend Dutch Wine, I'm pretty sure he just owns an IT company now.
Hey, I can work for the IT.
An
company.
IT company.
Yeah, I'm pretty
I
sure
can
that's what he
work for IT.
does.
My dad's an
I haven't
IT
talked to him in a while, but like,
Who is Dutch?
he was one of my old friends who lived down the block from me. Actually, we both like no life that game.
Fucking Christ.
Yeah.
You don't have any connections to the devs though, because that would be funny. Like I'm not asking you to abuse your powers or like. you know, if you
Like
feel
I
it's
said,
turning
I'm
that
sure
way.
I'm sure I do, but I'm not gonna message them asking anybody for anything. That's just not how I do things. If I'm gonna message them, it's gonna be, hey, what's up? Do you want a game? Like, it's not gonna be, hey, can you do me a favor? You know, I never do
Yeah.
that.
Oh, that's fair. That's fair. That would be quite fucked if we just used you for that.
I mean, you should be like, hey, you wanna do something? You wanna come hang out?
Hey, podcast.
Podcast?
You want to come game with me afterwards and then just get on a fucking podcast later?
But there
Be
should
one
be
fucking
that
hell
should
of
be
a way
like,
to
hey, want a
reunite.
game and then podcast? You want a game? You want a
Yeah.
podcast? You want to?
We should
Cat?
stop talking about this because I don't want to make them feel uncomfortable.
Yeah.
Like I don't want to be about that life. Just like talking to somebody just because they have connections or some shit.
And like the
Like-
thing is, like, even if I know people, which I'm not even saying I do, like, I'm just saying that, you know, like, I just see them as people. I don't care if they work
Yeah.
at Bungie or if they have a billion subs or if they're PewDiePie
Oh,
or
yeah, that's a-
whoever they are.
That's honestly the best way of like being about it because like I hear about so many YouTubers dealing with like fake friends and shit. It's like not talked about that much, but it's talked about a bit.
I'm actually friends with like a content creator, like an actual content creator.
I'm friends with content creators, but like nobody actually like makes money off of it. I don't think.
Yeah, no, I'm friends with Pajmo.
Hajimo? Who's that?
Pajmo. He's one of a few phase members.
I'm friends with a guy named Smelly Willy. He's in Soup's Discord, and he has like he's that profile picture of the dude from the scuba show. I forget what it's called, but he's got that big old hat on.
Scuba
He's a
Steve.
he's a cool
Phase
cunt.
Pajmo's
I'm
net
not
worth is worth
probably allowed to say that.
750,000
Yeah, he's
right now.
cool.
750,000.
Yeah.
I don't think he creates
this is,
content. I don't think he does.
Yeah,
but
he does.
He's cool.
He
Smelly Willy.
He no.
I'm talking
This
about
section of
Smelly
the
Willy, bro.
podcast- This section of the podcast is gonna be labeled "famous fuckers we know."
I don't know anybody. What do you mean? What do you mean?
Well,
Yeah, see, I know this kid, and for some reason he's in a group chat with a bunch of hackers. Shout out to
hey,
Phase
can you help me
Pajmo.
get a three? Hey, hackers, can you help me get a 360 no scope? Play some E-double over that shit too. Thank
Yeah.
you.
Honestly.
You know what would be a really cool person to actually know? Like to get to know on a personal level? Fucking goddamn, it was just named on the tip of my tongue. It's the dude who plays John Wick. I can't think of his damn name.
Oh yes, that would. Oh,
Keanu
yeah,
Reeves.
Yeah. Oh my.
Yeah,
God.
that guy would be cool to get to know.
Bro, he would be so fun. to hang
That'd
out
be
with.
very wholesome.
Bro,
I'd be
I
like,
bet you
bro,
he goes to the
like
gun
what
range,
makes
like,
your
4
brain
times a
tick?
week. This dude has to go to the gun range at least 4 times a week.
You ever think any of his friends just go up to him, like after he did something nice for them, and just put his arm around his shoulder, and like, you know what, you're breathtaking.
Breathtaking.
Fucked up the joke.
He just shoves him to the ground. You're breathtaking.
Dude, a fucking he's just plowing some girl in bed. She just climaxes and says, "You're breathtaking," and he just fucking throws her off the bed onto the goddamn ground, and it's just like, "No, you're breathtaking."
Jesus.
God, that's actually what one of my videos was about on my channel. One of the only two. Is about Keanu Reeves and the "Wake the fuck up, samurai" memes.
Oh yeah, the good old days of content creating.
The good old days.
Yeah.
Back when I posted 2 videos via PlayStation edits. Fucking quality content at its finest. At me.
Yeah. Besides these days, that it's at its highest peak of content creating.
So, new section of the podcast, I guess.
Yeah, we're
Any
only
talents
like
you
30
guys
minutes
have?
in.
Oh, really?
Voice acting.
Well, yeah, we could tell.
Oh.
About, we could tell.
I couldn't tell. I couldn't tell.
Wow.
I've wanted to get into voice acting, but like, I
Like,
don't know.
like Hank
like
Hill,
I
I can do pretty good. I can do Carl from Jimmy Neutron pretty decently.
You mean like actual voice acting, or like, or just doing impressions?
Well, impressions is like voice acting, and
Basically
I've done
same
some things for like animated series that my friends do.
Oh, so yeah, like actual voice acting. As
Do not say
I don't-
Ada or Oni-chan.
Oni-chan. Aya. Nico.
oh, that's a
hate
little
you.
scuffed. That's a little scuffed. It's the end of the day. My voice isn't that good right now.
It's only midnight.
But yeah, I wouldn't say like I can't say that I do voice acting. I just do impressions.
yeah, I'd say
like,
I used to do it.
Hello,
as a
Dulce,
side
hello,
hobby.
Skivish.
Oh my
like
god,
doing a
you're
Russian
the
accent.
the Russian haka, or whatever his
Huh.
fucking name is. You know the Russian dude, whatever his name is.
Blatman?
No, I can't think of it off my head.
The guy
Russian
that
dude.
shot guns.
Yeah, you know he's actually English.
Yeah, I know. He just did a Russian impression.
He's went to prison for like 10 years.
Oh yeah, I saw that. It was on.
I was
some
like,
some
you
dude's
have to be
podcast.
kidding me.
Whose podcast was that? That was like a little known podcast.
What was his name? It was Joe. I think it was Joe Rogan. Had him on the podcast.
Was Joe Rogan podcast?
I think so. Shout
Oh,
out to Joe
okay, I
Rogan.
thought-
Big props to him. If it wasn't for me watching him, I wouldn't have been doing this shit.
So,
This
since we're on the
shit.
topic of Joe Rogan, you ever try DMT?
All right, well, we're gonna steer away from that and go back to talents. La 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 la.
Elmo's here. I want to be Elmo's friend. Yeah. Ah ha 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 ha. Ah ha 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 ha.
I'm gonna stab you.
Ah ha 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 ha.
I'm literally looking this shit up right now. Why the fuck would I want to do? Why?
What?
Why?
Let's get off.
Listen, Joe Rogan claims that
No.
if you do DMT, that you're able to like see things on a different dimensional plane than what you're like evolved to see. Like, for example, a fish only see like there's certain. It's not a fish. It's like a snail or a clam. They only like see like colors and like
Wait, okay,
shapes and
so-
movements.
so-
They can't really see the whole depth and scale of our universe.
So,
So on DMT, it lets your perceptions, things that like your senses of like eyes and smell and everything, it lets you perceive like a different dimension. He says there's like cosmic beings in there who like you're able to interact with. They're always around you in the fourth dimension, but you're able to like interact with these beings and like they have like they know everything about you and they have infinite knowledge and they like it's like this like I've never done it, but like apparently like everyone has the same experience like about these interdimensional beings and like
So-
DMT apparently it lets you get to this other plane of existence.
so basically.
Well,
it's
that does
acid
sound like some
and
shit Joe
shrooms.
Rogan would say.
Yeah, it's like how he explains it or similar to that.
I've watched a lot of episodes of his and they're pretty fucking hilarious. I'm not gonna lie. Holy shit, he makes a fucking living off of just podcast and a radio show. That's
don't
it.
I don't watch his.
I mean, that was
podcasts, but
pretty
I
cool
re-
when he got Elon Musk on there. I mean, holy shit.
I tried watching one once. I think it was the Elon Musk one, but it's like
He tried to.
I
bring
thought it
on
was
his
cooler.
You know,
I honestly
he-
thought it was
Okay,
cooler when
here's the cool
PewDiePie
part.
had him
Here-
on.
Here's the cool part. Joe Rogan is in my state. He's in Austin, Texas. I live like an
that's
hour and
so
a half,
fucking cool.
and I think I know the
Bruh,
building is.
bruh, I hit the lottery with
Dude,
him.
drive over there and like
150,
have someone
150.
record you and walk up to him and be like, "Yo, can you hit me with a leg kick?" And just like put your arms up and be like, "Leg kick me, bro! Leg kick me, bro!" And eventually, dude, you know he'll do it. He'll leg kick you, bro, and you'll have a cool video of you getting leg kicked by Joe Rogan.
I'll hit.
Like
4
you might
million
have a broken
views.
rib, but
I mean,
like
I might
all
have a
of-
broken rib, but I mean, hey, it's worth it.
I mean, you'll definitely have a broken rib. It's Joe Rogan kicking you. You're
Yeah,
gonna have a
it's
fucking
Joe
broken
Rogan.
rib.
You're
But,
gonna have something
like-
broken. Maybe
But
lose a
like
couple
it'll be
months.
worth it. It'll be worth it, bro.
Yeah.
Oh, I just-
have about 8
I
million.
just want to
views.
clarify from earlier. Guys. We are not telling you should do drugs in any way. Drugs are bad for you kids. Stay
I'm
away.
not sponsored by any drugs.
Unless you're.
We are, however, telling you to ask Joe Rogan to leg kick you
Yes.
if should you encounter him.
Should you encounter him, do it.
We're not
and tag
asking
him.
you to tell Joe Rogan to leg kick you. Please
Yes,
do
we
not
are.
fucking sue us. I swear to God.
Do not
Someone
sue
gets
me.
leg kicked by Joe Rogan and sue you because like they told me to ask him to leg kick me, and he did it.
This is at your own
Shit.
risk. We are all retarded here in some sort of way. Do not sue me because I am broke. I'm probably just gonna get even more broke and probably go homeless.
Bro, Joe
The,
Rogan's leg kicks be fierce though.
If you do want to
Things
start
are
a
said in this-
content creator house like the Hype House was, hit me up. I'm down to join.
Things in this podcast are not meant to meant to take seriously.
Yes.
You're not meant to take them seriously. Fuck. Please do not sue us for anything. And yeah, I think that's good.
Anything you do
So-
that we have said, you are now signing a legal contract by your mind. Yes.
So has
When we
anybody
s-
ever seen Dragon Ball Z?
No.
Yes, I have.
Have you seen Dragon Ball Z Abridged
Nope.
by Team 4-Star?
Nope.
No,
Nope.
you're missing out, bro. It's funny as
I
shit.
only wa- I was I was at my friend's house that lives right down the street, and he got me into Dragon Ball Z at like season 4.
Well, Abridged is like a shortened version of it. Like it takes like 10 episodes and mashes them into one.
That's not bad.
And
How long are
they
they?
do
Like an
different
hour?
voice acting. Huh?
They're like an hour apiece.
They're like 10, 15 minutes apiece.
So basically,
But
like a Naruto episode.
yeah, it's really short, but like cuts out a bunch of the and traveling to a planet for fucking 20 episodes.
Yeah,
You know,
it cuts out the whole minute and a half of him saying Kamiyamiya.
yeah, exactly. Things like that. But like they do different
Like
voice
a recap
acting.
video or
Huh?
Hmm.
And they
recap
well,
video type thing? Or?
no, they redub it. Like they do like an entire different dub with entirely different like lines and everything. Like Goku is more of an idiot the way he's supposed to be, like in the Japanese manga, because he was dropped on his head as a child, and that's why he's not evil. Is because he was dropped off a mountain on his head.
Oh fucking Christ!
Yeah.
Yeah,
It's
when he was a
Goku.
baby, he literally was dropped on his head off a fucking mountain. That is why he's like that.
Goku.
So that is why
the TV show.
Yeah. So that is why like they make him dumber in Abridged, and like it works, and it's just better. Like it's so much better. Like when he shows up to fight Frieza, for example, instead of trying to make him look like a badass like they did in the English dub, the official, like he shows up and he's like, "Hey, are you that Freezer guy?" He's like, "Yes, I am Lord Frieza." And he's like, "Awesome, I'm gonna punch you in the snaz." He's like,
Yeah, and then that
okay,
battle
that's
where
a
he
new
took
one.
off
Who the
his,
hell are you?
his weights.
You know?
That was
Yeah.
a
Oh,
pretty
yes.
epic battle when he took off his 100,000 kilo weights
But
just
like
to make him faster.
there's so many things. Like they have Krillin, for example. He always gets owned. Like so they have a Krillin own count. Like there's so many things in the series of Bridge that makes it like better. Like Nappa, for example. Nappa's gold. Like Vegeta's. Have you ever heard of Nappa? Do you know who he is?
I'm pretty sure. It's been years
I
since
know
I
how.
watched any.
Yeah.
any
Yeah,
anime.
like they did
Goku,
I'm pretty sure
TV show.
they did a Sword Art Online Abridged too.
Oh fuck! What was that? Oh,
They have
that's
Gun
what I was
Game
doing.
Online too.
Gun Game Online.
But yeah, Goku, the TV show of an overpowered autistic kid just beating the shit out of people.
Yeah.
Yes.
Funny enough, an autistic kid at my school, beat the shit out of this one kid. He had to get stitches in his head.
Dude, he went Ultra Instinct on him.
Oh my god.
Yeah,
Ba-na-na-na-na-na-na-na-na-na.
from what I heard, he didn't even throw a punch, but like that's a good thing for him because his punches, I've seen them before because he's gotten into like quote unquote fights with like the anger issue kid during football, and he punches with his wrist fucking curved. I'm just waiting for the day he snaps his goddamn wrist punching. But yeah, he broke a fucking paper towel dispenser and everything
Damn.
on this one.
I've always wanted.
He
I've
threw
always-
this fucking dude into the paper towel dispenser and fucking broke the paper towel dispenser. That's some shit. I mean, he doesn't have to worry about CTE brain damage, so it's like,
Yeah.
there's no problem there.
I've always wanted to
yeah.
uppercut someone while yelling Shoryuken.
There was blood on the bathroom floor. I went there like 2 periods later. Like, what the fuck? Just some insane ass shit, dude.
You had 2 periods in one day. Nice, bro.
Damn. Yo, come check
Oh,
out my
dude.
Twitter, by the way. Hank15, the real Hank15. My bad.
No, I don't think I will.
For anybody watching.
Yes, the 2 people that have made it, 40 minutes into this podcast with your 16 subs.
I'm not even streaming it. I'm just recording.
Yeah, I know, but you have like 16 subs on YouTube, is what you said.
28.
28.
28. No, my max video was like 16 views.
Oh, fuck.
Yeah.
We're getting a whole lot of viewers today, boys.
Yeah. I don't know. I'm just trying to do something instead of fucking sitting around doing nothing.
Yeah. I don't know. It's better, honestly. This will probably pull you more viewers than like Twitch.
Probably.
Even though it's a
I mean,
fucking
I wouldn't doubt
podcast.
it. I mean, my
Like-
most amount of viewers on a Twitch stream was 48.
Like,
in a
YouTube's
day.
algorithm is shit.
Yeah.
It's dog shit. I gotta admit. Susan Wojcicki,
Which,
really-
sorry.
you need to fix this fucking site, please. But Twitch is so bad to like small newer streamers.
Oh yeah, 100%.
Like,
I'm still trying to get.
If you want to, advertise literally anywhere, the best place to go is TikTok. I've heard. It's like a million follows on TikTok is like 100,000 subs on YouTube. It's fucking wacky ass shit.
Yeah.
You can get so many followers so fucking fast.
Yo, guys.
About
Yeah.
doing music then putting it out there.
Are we allowed to talk about Gucci belts or having them on?
Or fucking our sisters.
I don't.
We all
I
met
don't. I
through a
don't. I
Soup
don't. I
Discord server
actually,
for,
to be honest,
you
I
know.
don't know the YouTube guidelines because they keep updating them.
I just bought a Rust skin.
Nice.
It's a tribe hunting bow. It normally goes for $202, and I bought it for $1.09.
Bruh, I had what?
What a steal!
29
Yeah.
Bruh.
Well, I bought the Christmas lights for like $5, and they're worth like $80 now.
Yeah, buy them.
Wow, this is
Or
the most-
more.
Stock markets.
I'm sorry, this is the most fucking like I don't know, bland.
This is a
content.
scuffed. No, this is a scuffed ass
It's scuffed.
podcast. But like,
is
it's
scuffed.
it's better than some of Joe Rogan shit. Like he'd be stretching, he'd be like asking them the same shit. So what do you think about aliens? And then they say what they think, and he's like, so what do you think about like life on other worlds? And he'd be like, and then so he'd be like,
That weed's
so what do
good
you,
too.
huh?
That
Yeah, the
weed
weed.
is good,
Yeah.
dude.
Yeah.
It's good to him. Speaking of legal substances, extremely legal, can buy it at store substances. Yeah, great for America. Starting to become legal everywhere. It's good for us.
Yeah.
Yee. But yeah, for context to everybody that watches this, the whole 2 people that watch this, we all met in the Soup Discord server like later tonight. And they're like, "Hey, you want to record a podcast?"
Yeah.
They're
Big
like,
big
"Yeah,
shout
fuck
out to
it."
Soup Idol. Like,
Yeah,
Big Idol.
Big shout out to Soup's Discord server, which kicked our friend for like fucking nothing. Just
Yeah.
can we
I
go
will-
back?
I'll
Like
also be
I,
leaving
Go.
his link in description for.
I know-
Discord.
I know it was a mistake that you said we met later tonight, but like I'm just curious to know how
Sorry.
we met in the future.
bro. I'm on that 2020 fucking Matrix vision, dude. I see all.
Yes.
Yo,
We met
so
in the
like,
future.
do y'all like actually like? Have you heard of the Mandela effect?
I think I.
Have you heard the word? Have you heard bird?
The Mandela effect. Like, Google that shit real quick. You'll see what I'm talking about.
The Mandela effect.
It's
How-
like
how
things
is
that
Mandela
the way I remember them as a kid aren't the way they are now.
Well, yeah, because I think.
No, I
part
mean
of-
like the Berenstein Bears are now the Berenstein Bears. The and they were never the Berenstein Bears. They were never the Berenstein Bears. They're now the Berenstein Bears. And the Ford logo never had that curly Q when I was growing up, and now it's always had that curly Q.
The
Even when you
Cosmic
look at an
Brownies
old
never used
Mustang,
to
it
have a
has
line
it.
in it.
The what?
The Cosmic Brownies never had a line in it.
Oh yeah, for sure.
What?
Wait, what do you mean? It has a line in it to this day.
No, it
No,
hasn't.
back then it.
Back,
No, they do
back in,
now,
like,
but back then they
2000
didn't.
But they started changing everything after 2005. Midway through 2005, they started changing stuff.
Well,
But
you
no,
know,
that one can be explained, I think. But like the circumstances of Nelson Mandela's death, everyone remembers them differently. Some people remember him dying in prison, like, and there's a lot of things that like people all remember the same. Like Luke, I am your father. You know, that being the Star Wars line. That's not the line. That's not the line. The line is no, I am your father. He never says Luke. He never says Luke. Regardless of what you
Well,
think,
I-
he never said Luke.
I think what that has to do with, like, if you tell yourself a lie enough that you'll like believe
But
it.
no,
Like, you'll
this
be
is like a mass majority of the population
Oh yeah.
all remembering things. We're talking about like the possibility of like a temporal divergence.
Bro, the king
Like
has
something was said to have happened in 2012 or yeah, 2012. We don't know what it was, but after 2012 I started hearing about this Mandela effect and like things not being the same as they used to be. And like that's around the time they turned on the Large Hadron Collider too
Mhm.
Jesus
in
Christ, this really is
Switzerland.
turning into a Joe Rogan
And like
podcast.
so you're
This
talking
fucking
about
thing.
things we don't understand, like accelerating particles near light speed and then fucking colliding them together
Yeah.
and creating like tiny little supermassive black holes, like they're not supermassive, but tiny little black holes, like and like studying them and shit before they out of existence. But like we don't know what that's doing to the dimension. We don't, you know, there's like with quantum like mechanics, it's weird. They've proven like the based on I'm not going to get into it because I can't explain it when I'm this level of high, but basically when you shoot like a particle at this like magnetic field, it either spins left or right,
Mhm.
but like you can observe it only spinning one way, but it in fact spins both ways, meaning that like every decision that you make, there's another dimension that skews off of that. So an infinite number of parallel universes of different alternate U's that have like spanned off from every decision you've ever made, and something that ever happened a different way, but you can't interact with that. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Well, that was some fucking Joe Rogan tangent
Exactly.
there.
That's
Jesus
what we
Christ.
need. That's what we need.
It is not what we fucking need.
I'm surprised Joe Rogan is worth over $1 million fucking dollars.
I'm not. He did Fear Factor. He's fucking UFC. You know.
Well, I mean, UFC brought him to what he is now.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know, dude. I think making all those people eat all those fucking donkey dicks, that did some work.
Yeah.
Jesus Christ. He probably was high when he came up with all those
He's
fucking
worth-
ideas. Real shit.
He didn't come up with that shit. I'm sure he was just the guy standing there, like, all right, you gotta fucking do it. They're paying me to stand here and tell you.
Yeah.
The host. Hey,
Like-
I'm some fucking fighting dude.
I highly
would've
doubt
been
he,
more-
dude. I highly doubt he enjoyed that. Like, it didn't look like an enjoyable job. Like, you can have fun working in TV, but I don't see that job as being fun at all.
Real shit. They should have got Chef Gordon Ramsay to do everything wrong with a fucking recipe that he possibly could, and then have people eat it. That would be
Yes.
some shit.
Dude, this one guy at the restaurant my friend works at, they took you know that like black stuff that like accumulates on the back of the grill and like in the grease trap, it's like little
Oh.
flakes of things.
Yeah.
And like it also accumulates in like the grease trap on the like on
Yeah,
the
yeah, yeah.
fries.
Yeah.
Well, they took all that stuff from the fryers and some from the grill and they mashed it all together and they like squeezed the grease out of it and like made like a cake out of it, like an actual cake, and then put
Oh,
like
what the fuck?
they put like icing on it and chocolate and like whipped cream. And they told the guy at work what it was. They were like, "This is like crumbs and shit from like inside the fryers. It's disgusting. It's filthy. Like, but we made it look like a cake." And he was like, "Oh, that's awesome. Why'd you do that?" And they were like, "We'll give you $20 to eat it." And he did it.
Jesus Christ.
Did he have liver
He-
failure?
No, he loved it. He fucking loved it. He ate it, and
Reduce, reuse, recycle, baby.
he ate the whole thing, not just a bite. He ate the whole thing, and like gave him
Wow.
$20.
He
Probably
just,
went and got his
Eating the fucking grease crumb pizza, or yes, pizza.
grease crumb cake.
Grease crumb cake. And he's
Grease
like,
crumb cake. Yes.
This shit busting, dog.
This shit busted. That's what happened.
Bro.
How far into the podcast are we?
We're about almost an hour.
Stop.
Oh,
Hammer time.
Yeah, we're 59 minutes and about 32 seconds in.
should I do a random bullshit where I make a song intervention part here?
I guess.
Should we sing "Row, row, row your boat" in a round?
Go row, row, row your boat.
Bro,
Yeah,
you gotta keep going. You gotta keep going. Oh, start again. Start again. Start again. Start again. Like
row, row, row your boat.
row, row your boat gently down the stream. You gotta keep going, dude. Like you start first, and right when the person gets to row your boat, like when they get to boat, that's when the next person starts in. And then you have like I've had it up to like 6 people going at one time, and like it just
Who
gets
the
so
fuck
aged.
sings it like that?
Have you ever seen the video? It's called Around. Have you ever seen the video of the guys like with the sledgehammers and they're like slamming in this one pike? There's like 5 of them and they're all slamming in one fucking pike. Just ding 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 ding. It's like a never-ending dink on the top of this fucking spike that they're nailing in because they're all going in
Wow.
sync.
That had nothing
It's
to
magical.
That had nothing to do with what we were just talking about.
Obviously, there was a link somewhere. That's how the human mind works. We're not capable of original thought. We just make connections.
No, that's like basically saying, speaking of midget porn, I've recently taken up playing guitar in my
Well, there was a connection there. You were trying to associate
No.
randomness, so your brain connected the most random thing you could think of, which happened to be midget porn, which obviously is something that was on your mind because you thought of it and you said it. That I'm not. Dude, that's how brains work. You did it. You did it, not me.
What? All right. This is also coming from the person that's gone in like Joe Rogan fucking tangents like twice. So, yeah.
I'll be right back. I'm gonna go grab some water and I'm gonna go grab a ginger ale.
Well, I'm gonna go back. I'm gonna be right back too, so he can think about what he's done.
Jesus Christ. Okay. Well, music intervention now. I'm gonna sing about something.
You do that. I'll be right back.
We're gonna have a
Give me a
10-minute
topic.
intervention.
Both of you give me a topic to sing about while
I don't know. I don't know. I'll be right back.
Blood, give me a topic. Fuck me. Okay. Hello, everybody. Before we get started here, fucking subscribe to Laughing with Anxiety, please. Capital L, capital W, capital A, no spaces. YouTube.com. Thank you. I have 2 videos. Go watch them. That I made when I was in 7th grade. Thank you. Thank you. I don't know. I'll just play. I'll be shocked if he keeps this shit in. But I'll play some originals, I guess. Or shit that I've been working on. If I can remember any of them. I've been stumbling through the darkness for far too long now, trying to find the back door out, trying to find myself a way. And I can tell you how hard I tried, but I realize it's not up for me to decide. And I know I've been trying to get away from the darkness that I can't escape. The demon's grip is tight, and the demon's grip is cold, and I don't know if I'm that bold to keep living this way, just trying to escape. Just trying to buy myself a little bit more time, just finding some rhymes so I can feel good one of these days. Trying, oh, I'm trying. first two lines of that were previously made. The rest, on the fly. I hope you loved and adored it and enjoyed it. Why are these fuckers not back yet? I have to keep stalling because this fucker probably doesn't want to edit. I don't really know him that well, but if anybody actually sees this, I'll be so fucking shocked. Here's another song I've been working on that has basically the exact same fucking beginning as the other one. Oh, he's back. I don't have to try and make
And
more
we're
bullshit.
back. All right.
Thank God. I don't know if you're actually gonna keep that in, but I think you should
Oh,
at
this
least
is
look
all
at it.
raw. I'm posting it as is.
Of course you are.
Yeah.
Fucking Christ.
Did you say some pretty fucked up shit?
No, I was doing my own song, which
And
I'm
we're
not gonna play
finish the
again.
rest of this.
Kids don't drink. Do not condone
Shh.
drinking
Shh.
drinking gamer subs because G Fuel is a lot better.
We drink G Fuel.
We drink G Fuel, the chalky shit.
Chalky shit.
Holy Blood's not back. You think he's being real?
Ooh,
It's the worst fucking chaser I've ever seen, but goddamn.
that's not actually not bad.
Yeah. Do you think Holy Blood was being
I'm expecting a
truthful
text
about
from somebody right now.
during a podcast?
My
of course.
sister's friend.
We're trying to finish off the podcast
Yeah.
right now, and you say you're gonna upload this all raw. This is gonna be dog shit, but sure. Do you think
Okay.
Holy Blood was being truthful about the stuff that he was talking about?
Okay, I'm getting off. Okay.
Real shit. I'm gonna search that up real fast.
Huh?
Evil bath salts. and his
Yo, I'm
team.
still here. I'll be right back. Just give me a second.
Okay.
My stomach hurts.
You know what? I'm gonna make sure he was being truthful on that. I'm gonna look that up on
No.
Google. Holy Blood.
Okay. Okay. Okay.
He's talking to his mom or some shit. I don't know. Of course, you're gonna upload this fucking raw, including the part of you talking to your mom. Mom coming in. Mom, I'm recording a podcast.
I was about to say that. I'm recording a podcast.
Of course. Evil salts.
Bruh.
Evil bath salts.
Alright, yeah, this will be in the first episode of many to come.
Fuck. I looked up evil book instead, or holy book.
All right, I'm back.
Alright, I gotta get off. My mom came in here and started screaming at me.
Aw. All right, later, man.
Alright,
Oh, so I got to basically finish it off. Okay. At me when this shit uploads.
alright. Appreciate it for coming out to the podcast. If you have not, please like, share, and subscribe if you have made it to the end of this hour and like 10-15 minute video. Do appreciate everybody for coming out. Yeah, have a great one.